show you exactly how to use the triangle, right? And explain kind of how all of this fits together. So first, you're going to start with get it, you'll love it, right? Get it, you'll love it. Then you're going to get an objection. When you get the objection, you're going to overcome it, right? That's going to come from your sheet of paper. Then you're going to build value. You can pick any one of these build values that you want. It's totally your choice. There's no bad build value. There's not one value that you're going to give that somebody's going to say, I don't want that, right? So you just build value. Then you're going to go immediately to the cookbook. Because the end of the cookbook, what does that do? That tells us which size to use, right? Mm-hmm. So that's always the first one you go to immediately, so you can figure out which grill we need to be on. Then you're gonna tell them, and if you get it now, make sure you get one of those cookbooks. Then that's your close. Then what's gonna happen?
They're gonna throw another objection.
They're gonna give me another objection. I'm gonna overcome it by whatever is on my sheet of paper. Then I'm gonna choose whatever build value that I want to do. Then what am I gonna do?
Chicken challenge.
Then I'm gonna go to the chicken challenge. Very good. Then what's gonna happen after I go to the chicken challenge? And if it's not the best chicken that you've ever had, it's Costco. Then what's gonna happen? They're gonna give me another objection. I'm gonna use a sheet of paper to overcome the objection. I'm gonna build value. Then what am I gonna do?
Go to the cover.
Go to the cover. $95 worth of stuff. Get it now. Make sure you get all of that. Then what's gonna happen?
They're gonna have another objection.
They're gonna give me an objection. I'm gonna overcome the objection. I'm gonna build value. This is where people get stuck. This is where people get stuck. They say, okay, I've done the cookbook, I've done the chicken challenge, I did the cover, the sucker still said no. By now, we only have 3 objections. We need to get to 10. I expect them to give me 10. I'm waiting for them to give me 10. I bet you won't give me 10. You know what I mean? Like, that's the mindset that you gotta have. So we get through with the cover and everything and we think that we're done. There's nothing else that we can give. But infomercials work and they make a lot of money. You want to know why they make a lot of money? Because they keep saying the same stuff over and over and over and over again. I contest that the most important close is the repeat. I was telling the guys the other night when I got done working with you guys, true story. I got done working with you guys. I was in my room at like 12 o'clock at night and it was this infomercial on these hardwood cleaners. I just bought hardwood floors. And my dumb self, knowing, because I teach this all the time, that I shouldn't watch it. I sat up there and watched it for 30 minutes. They did 3 shows. They said the exact same thing every single time. And on the 3rd time, I picked up the phone at 12:30 at night and called them and I bought the hardwood cleaner for 12 minutes. Right? They got me. They got me. Right? Why does it work? Because they repeat. Do they change it up? Do they make it sound fancy the next time? No, because it's a tape. I want you to sound like a broken record. If you look in the video, I didn't change up my repeat. I didn't say this, I didn't say it a different way. Say the exact same words because it keeps on getting ingrained in them. So once you build that value, go back to the close. And like I said, that $95 worth of stuff, if you get it now to try it out, I'll make sure you get all of it. Then what are they going to do?
Thank you.
They're going to say no. Again, right? I expect it. I'm going to overcome the objection. I'm going to build value. And I'm going to keep repeating. And like I said, the $95 worth of stuff, I give it to you for free. Yeah, but I don't want it. Yeah, but you should get it. Yeah, and this is the reason why you should get it. And like I said, the $95 worth of stuff, if you get it now, I'll give it to you for free. Yeah, but I don't want it. Yeah, but you should get it. And this is the reason why you should get it. Yeah, and if you get it right now, the $95 worth of stuff, I'll give it to you for free. It's this broken record. That, my friends, is the triangle. That, my friends, is the triangle. Last way I want to show you how it works. It's an analogy that I use. It's probably not HR appropriate, but I don't really care. It really drives the point home. So, as guys or girls, if you want to, go to a bar and you want to pick somebody up, right? 9 times out of 10, if you go up to the girl and you're like, hey, let's go home, then she's probably going to tell you no, right? 9 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10. She's going to tell you no. But there's a secret that us guys know. If we can just get them enough drinks, right? Somehow, I don't know, the magic drink god or something, right, changes their mind, right? So let's play out the scenario. You're at the bar and you're like, hey, let me buy you a drink. And you know what she says? No. I know what you're doing. You're not slick. Not that type of girl. Not gonna happen, right? You're like, no, dude, I'm not even like that. I just want to buy a drink. Now, if I argue with her right then, I'm going to lose. If I debate why she should come home or whatever, we should go hang out or whatever. If I debate that right now, I'm going to lose. Right? So what do we say? No, that's okay. Bartender, let's get a drink. Right? Drink. Next drink, well, let's have another one. No, I know what you're trying to do. No, it's not me. Just another drink. Bartender, one more drink. Right? And then by the time third drink, fourth drink rolls around, she's like, listen, I usually don't do this. Right? Right? So what has happened? She's gotten drunk on drinks. Here's how that relates to what we're talking about. Early on, when you say get it, you'll love it, a customer would bet you $1 million that they're not taking home a grill. But what we like to do is we like to debate with them right then and there. And we want to say, no, I'm not getting a grill. No, but you should because of this, and you should because of this, and you should because of this. And we're arguing with them too early. Instead, what I'm saying to do is to tell them, oh, yeah, no, that's cool. Build some more value. Here's another drink. Yeah, but I don't want to get, no, that's cool. Build some more value. Take another drink. Yeah, but no, you don't understand. I don't need it. I already got it. No, that's cool. Build some more value. Take another drink until they're so drunk on value that they just say yes. And they do something that they just don't normally do. That's what we're doing. We're getting people drunk on value. So you can't argue too early on. Because, of course, early on when we're talking about the cookbook and the chicken challenge and the cover, I expect them to say, no, they're not drunk yet. But if I can get them in this triangle 10 times, they're going to be so drunk on value that they have no other choice but to say yes. That's how you take somebody from a hardcore no to a yes that you didn't even see coming. Does that make sense? Let's try it out. I want you guys to get your objections, and I want you guys to fire off objections at me. I'm going to take you through this whole thing. I'm going to take you through the whole thing just so you can understand how it works.
I stop it now?
No. And then whenever I stop, I want you guys to give me another objection. Now, I will give you a couple other key hints that help out. A lot of times when you asked about this too, Kaya, is how do you transition from one step to the next? So this is what this is going to look like. After I get the objection, and you don't have to use this, you can use your own, but this just works for me. I usually say, the thing I like about it. And then you can put a food story, you can do a feature benefit, you can talk about company, you can talk about TVAC, whatever you want to do. The thing I like about it. The thing I like about it is last 4th of July, we did this. The thing I like about it is you don't have to have you don't have to clean up. All the factory snow goes in the bucket. The thing I like about it is it's Costco, there's no risk. You know what I mean? So use the thing I like about it. In between build value and close, I usually say something like, tell you what. Because I'm about to give them something. Tell you what. Extra credit. What do I do in between? What do I do? You need paperwork.
I'm just bringing.
Oh, okay.
Silent. Everyone's okay. No one's in trouble.
They did good? Good.
They did
Here's an extra credit question. What do I do in between the close and getting an objection?
Silence.
You got it. I guess it's not extra credit. This is key. Because in this silence, I'm letting them think, absorb what I'm saying, but I'm also waiting for them to give me an objection. I want another objection. Because I know the only way that I'm going to get to this yes is if I go through this process like 10 times. I expect it, right? So I want you guys to, I'm going to start with Get It, You'll Love It. I'm going to take you all the way through until you get tired, because I won't. I probably will, actually. Get It, You'll Love It.